Hello and welcome to the Wind Up, our weekly recap show where I, Maya Crofone, and he, Sean Philip Naylor, recaps and reviews each week's episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. This time around, we're doing season 15 of the American season, and we're up to the third last episode. Don't forget, you can follow the Wind Up at the windup_pod over on Instagram to keep up to date with random shit that Sean posts whenever he feels like it, because I don't have access to that. I do, but I'm lazy and I don't. You can follow him at Sean Phillip Official because one day he will be.
Well, as soon as I pay for that blue tick, which I'm just not going to do.
No, don't do that. Wait to be official properly. And then you can follow me at Maya Crofone, spelt with an F, not a PH, because don't you dare. Hi, how are you, Sean?
I'm good.
You
How are
can't.
you?
You couldn't hear that, so that was just you making duck faces into the microphone.
I'm great.
I'm good, tired, drunk, exhausted, happy,
Sad.
seltzery, gassy. I don't know. I don't know.
Emphasis on the tired, though.
Insert adjective here. You forgot what an adjective was for a second, didn't you?
It's
I could see it on your face when I was like insert adjective, and you're like, "The fuck is
I
an
was
adjective?"
just leaving a silence so that people could insert their adjectives. No, to be fair, in my head, I was going through like a mental editing thing, going, what funny thing can I like put on the screen for this section? And do you know what it's going to be, kids? Nothing, because I am time poor. I don't have time to search things to put on the screens.
You are time poor. I'm just poor. Oh, but how are we this week? How's things? What's happening? I saw you like 3 hours ago, but still, how's things?
Yeah, things are good. I did see you 3 hours ago. Went for you guys. I don't know if you've heard, but every Tuesday at Fat Freddy's, there's this drag queen, and she does like drag trivia, and it's pretty darn good. So you guys should head there and do what I did and enjoy a pizza and a beveragino, and come second place in trivia.
Okay, so back to
Thoughts,
Drag Race.
thoughts on this week's episode?
Uh Filler episode, let's be real. Um
Don't blame it on
I
the edit.
I love the fact that we're doing a music video for a song that RuPaul released.
174 years ago.
All Stars 2 is when this song was released. Around that time, sorry. So this is like 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago that this song was released, and we're finally doing a music video for this song. Um, but yeah, we're doing a music video for this. Otherwise, the rest of the episode was just kind of filler. Um,
Completely. Do you feel like it would have been a less filler episode if somebody actually went home? Like they
like
made it out to
Rue,
be such a big fucking deal.
well, like Rue said, she's like, I made a promise to myself that each week everyone, like, there would be someone that would go home.
And
Ugh.
I'm like, she gets to stay in this week, but Marsha had to leave on that lip sync.
Mm. Yeah, it's a very like interesting, but I have some spoilers for 2 weeks, but we'll get to that. Um, whether or not, oh, yeah, spoilers. Yeah, it is spoilers. Yeah, there's very big
Live
spoilers.
live finale.
Yeah, very big
I did
spoilers
see
from the
they were
live finale.
they were doing tickets on the
No,
Instagram a few weeks ago.
very big spoilers from the live finale. But we'll get to that at the end of the episode. So this week's episode, yeah, we've got a essentially filler episode. It's the penultimate episode before the finale. Essentially, it's this episode determines who goes to the live finale. Usually they might cull someone. They didn't this episode. They haven't for a little while, to be fair. They haven't for a little while, to be fair. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
That was it.
okay.
Oh, actually, sorry, I'm jumping ahead. I'm doing fucking dishes all over the shop. Cheers. Cheers to
Ah,
this episode. What are
I
you
love how
drinking?
every time we cheers, my camera's like drunk, and then it's like, oh wait, oh, there we go.
That's
Um,
just us. What are you drinking
yeah.
tonight?
Look, it's been a few weeks,
Are you far and
and
widing again?
am I what?
Far and widing again.
No, it's been, oh my gosh, it's been many weeks. Um, but I'm Lana's biking again today.
Uh,
Lana's bike rosé. I just got it because I actually had to come home on my
Good old
lunch.
Barna's like,
Barnes like I had to come home on my lunch break to get clothes to take to work so I could get changed out of my sweaty work clothes to come to straight to trivia from work. And at the same time, I had to swing past the bottle shop and chuck some wine in the fridge. So I had a wine to do this with and some wine for the husband when he got home. And so Lana was on special, and I was just like, oh, it's been a few weeks. So I might want to try that again.
tonight, I am drinking Rewild of Murray Darling Australia Rosé, sustainably made. Or just like
Ooh, it's a
rosé.
nice bottle. I like the label.
It tastes nice. Nice and light, which is I like. Tried. My English is this is going to be a great episode because my fucking vocabulary is going to be all over the shop. Um, words of my friends. We will see. Uh,
I think we've seen.
no, we will see.
Okay, so that's what we're drinking. What are you
Okay,
drinking,
yeah,
audience? Oh wait, no, we're doing Drag Race. We're not just talking about alcohol.
that could be a fun podcast as well. Okay, so episode, yeah. What were your overall thoughts on this episode?
Same as you, filler. Obviously, as previously mentioned, none of the queens go home, and I'm a little peeved that they made it such a big deal at the big episode that somebody's going home tonight. And then lo and behold, about halfway through the episode, Benny and I are having a chat, and we were like, no one's going home tonight. It's just no one's going home. And like Untucked was nice because everybody's just so full of love, and that's
I haven't
cute.
watched
But
Untucked, so
oh, you're not missing anything at all. Or they basically all go into the workroom and they're sitting there drinking their little cocktails and they're like, so let's all just hope and pray and put out into the universe that all four of us get to stay. And that's pretty much the whole 20 minutes of them just going, we'll all stay, we'll all stay, we'll all stay. And then they all stayed. So I guess they manifested it.
last week we said goodbye to Lucy Delusional. Um,
Bye, douche deluge.
sorry, Lucy DeLuca. Douche Deluge. But yeah, so we say goodbye to Lucy. We get the Queens shading her in the workroom, which I didn't really care for because I didn't care. Did you envision this as your top four when the season started?
Sasha, yes. Lux, maybe on episode one. Um, Anitra, no, and Mistress, no.
Look, I'm going to be completely frank. Anitra, no, when she walked in with that spiked thing, I
Which
thought
made
she was
an
just a filler queen.
made an appearance again.
I thought she was a filler queen. When Eureka 2.0 walked in, I thought she was a filler queen. When Lux walked in again, I thought she was a filler queen. I honestly, from day one, I expected Sasha, yes. One of the twins. I was expecting one of the twins to make it.
Okay.
And then I thought Lucy was going to make top four. And what else did I originally think?
Who else was in it? We're talking about
I
1700 queens ago.
Anyway, so we're back in the workroom, and RuPaul comes on, and she's like talks about something, and obviously it's a music video, and she makes some reference to it. I guess I didn't really pay attention to this, and I don't really care. Oh, serving face, I guess, because Lux does this.
Oh yeah.
Um, so obviously serving face. Then oh yeah, Mistress looks like Beetlejuice. Speaking of which, then in walks RuPaul looking like Beetlejuice. Um, this weird stripes. Okay, look, I like how unashamedly queer Lux is. I don't love
Hmm.
this denim crop top though. Um,
I
I
just like
also
Anitra's resting bitch face every time.
That's me 24/7. I also don't love that Lux wears this random fucking pleather hat with every outfit.
Yeah, she's
Um,
Mr. Slave.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, so we learned that this week's Maxi Challenge is the queens are going to be writing their own verses to RuPaul's hit song.
Blame
I
it
use
on the edit.
I use the term hit
I thought you were
very
about to
loosely.
I thought you were about to yawn, so I was trying to save you, but
No, like I use the term hit loosely, but RuPaul's hit song, Blame It on the Edit. And they're doing a Scream inspired music video, which
such
I love
potential.
because I love the music video for Scream.
Oh my god, it's
Um,
epic.
so we get that. We get a lot of workroom stuff where they're writing their verses, and Lux does it really quickly and then fucking falls asleep. Um,
That's right.
we then get the classic Tic Tac lunch with RuPaul and Michelle Visage. And we kick things off with Sasha Colby, who then talks about how sadly her father hung himself and committed
Oh,
suicide at
so
like
sad.
80, I think she said.
Yeah, he was an old
Yes,
guy.
he was 80, but left her the rights to the traditional land of Hawaii in their name, which she took as his acceptance of her, which I think is just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like that's just lovely, and because I mean, it's acceptance from at least one parent, considering her mother will never accept her. So, okay, so next up we've got Anitra chatting with Michelle and RuPaul, and Michelle reveals that the lip sync between Anitra and Marsha is her favorite of all time because of the jump. And then we get discussions of Anitra and family life, and there's tears and skipping. Um,
There's tears and skipping.
Not because I don't care. It's just
I don't
I
care.
don't care. Next up is Mistress Isabel Brooks, looking like Beetlejuice, and Kathy Bates, um,
And the mum from the Goonies.
and the maid from Two and a Half Men. Um, so Mistress is up next, and she discusses her home life, and it's a sad story as well, and there's tears and stuff. And then we're up to Lux, and Lux is
Just had
sitting
the
there.
best upbringing. She's so positive.
And what I love is that Michelle and Rue just sit there for the entire time, just praising her, just being like, "You're unashamedly queer. You live your truth. You live your life. We love it. We love it. We love you. You're amazing. You're beautiful. You look like Linda Evangelista." Um, Essentially just praising Lux for doing
The bare
the
minimum.
well, not the bare minimum. Like she did shit, but not like shit. She didn't shit. Um, she like on the runway. She probably could have.
Carried on.
And then we come to the music video time, and clearly they were given the brief of just like some sort of sci-fi-ish, and we get a lovely nod to barbed wire from
Oh, from
Sasha Colby.
Sasha Colby, yes. Also, Benny said when we were watching this, he goes, Anitra doesn't look very alien.
Well, I mean, neither does Mistress, and neither really does Lux.
Or
And well,
Sasha, because she looks like Pamela.
yeah, well, Barb. So you know what barbed wire is, yeah,
Yeah, Pammy's film.
yeah, which is based on the comic, which is a bounty hunter.
Yes.
Um, So you've got that. But I think they wore their alien stuff for the solo bits when they were in the like thing. Because I mean, if you look at Anitra there, she kind of looks alien. Yeah, Sasha, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Um,
What I did find funny though was Lux with her in this the sorry, in the group section here where she's got the braids,
mhm.
giving me some sort of mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy vibes.
So we're in the middle of the Scream music video. So I was expecting them to be filmed in color because considering Anitra is in bright red and Mistress is in this gorgeous like blue green, but they were filmed in black and white. I'm like, oh,
Which to me kind of makes sense because the Scream music video was black and white.
yeah, no, I get that, but I'm like, oh, well, then it's kind of wasted of time wearing anything colored. I would have just worn black then.
Yeah.
Um, But then they learn the Corey and everyone struggles but Lux. Apparently Lux picks it up really fucking quickly for some reason. Even though she's not a dancer.
Well, heads in the
Um,
game.
and everyone's struggling. Uh,
Particularly Mistress. Mistress is having a real rough time of it. And she's
and
blaming her
Anitra.
costume and she's blaming everything.
Anitra
Um,
also is struggling with it, and they're like, well, it's clear, voguing is not the same as choreographed dancing.
Sasha's
Um,
doing okay.
Anitra says that she's turned into a lesbian for Sasha because, I mean, the way that Sasha looks,
Well, look, we all
uh,
have.
like, she just looks amazing in this, like, this barbed wire. Like, look, she looks stunning.
So we're filming the Scream video.
Oh, no, no, okay, we're in the workroom. Sorry. I was like,
We
what
are.
was that? Yep.
Wow,
Um,
we've been laughing for a really long time.
back to the workroom, and again, they're chatting about shit and things and
Stuff.
stuff, and Sasha makes this movement, and they're talking about things, and it's obviously, yep, crap. And then we're main stage time. So Mama Ru comes out looking, oh, didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. It's a nice, like, champagne-y colored
Didn't
sequin dress.
understand the weird cutouts on her hips though.
Cutouts.
Mm. They had these weird like
Oh,
nude
yeah,
illusion
yeah,
cutouts.
like up the side, but it's not
Mm.
just on the hip, it's like up the entire side, and it's like not her skin tone.
But Michelle Visage looks nice. I mean, neck up, she looks nice. I don't like the ensemble she's wearing, although she's giving me major bitch face. But she has bitch face, so we're here for that.
She's giving me, she's, no, you know who she's giving me? The dancers for Simply Irresistible. She is so fine, there's no telling where the money went.
So Ross Matthews has clearly been raiding Orville Peck's wardrobe from 2 weeks ago.
I was getting there. God damn it. I'm just waiting for Michelle to stop making that face, that
This one,
stank face. Come on, come on. No. Oh, I skipped Ross Matthews. Whoops.
well, trust me when I say he's been trying to raid Orville Peck's wardrobe this week.
God. Just come on. You chatted to Michelle. Let's get past that. Where are we? Fucking make that face. Michelle with her fucking Madonna mole. Madonna hasn't had that mole in years. You can lose it too.
Got
Oh
lost
yeah.
in Madonna's.
Oh yep. Ross Matthews looking like, well, not like Orville Peck, but looking like Orville Heck.
Ha,
Um
you're funny.
looking. Um
And then we get the runway, and may all the drag
Yeah,
queens win.
no guest judges this week. I thought it was interesting because usually in this episode we're like it's all family. They usually have, so I'm surprised they didn't have Carson and TS here as well as like all family. So runway theme this week is the extravaganza, eleganza, best drag.
And first up is Anitra.
Bitch, whose episode is it? Um,
Bitch stole my episode.
I know I'm fading, but I will get
You can
there.
have it back.
Yeah, so first up is Antera. Um,
Don't
Anitra.
you know she taught you how to spell it?
Anetra. 6 letters, 3 vowels.
No one cares.
In a gorgeous, like, blue satin
Crushed
suede
velvet?
gown, crushed velvet suede gown that she made with all this dripping, like, diamantes and this gorgeous, like, spiked hair.
I do
Looking
enjoy
very
the hair. It's very crown-esque.
looking very frosty, looking very regal, looking very elegant.
Who's next?
Lux Noir London, and she's in this gorgeous white gown with Robin Fierce's hair that she entered the workroom in. Um,
Bone to pick. Wasn't it Lux that called out Robin? I'm probably wrong. Usually am. But was it Lux that called out Robin about wearing that braided wig under those lights because you can see your tape?
Was it Lux or was it Irene?
It was someone, but anyway, same vibes. I can see your tape.
But still, yeah, she's wearing Robin Fierce's hair. Just not the same because she's got bedazzlement on the end of the braids. But still Robin Fierce's hair. So Lux has said that the reason why she wore this gown in particular is it's a very bridal gown, is because at the end of a couture runway show, it's always a bridal gown that ends the runway. So that's why she saved this for last, because she's done couture all season. So now she's ending that with a bridal gown.
Which I think is cool because she did also say in her TikTok chat that every moment that she's had when the cameras are on, she's planned every moment, even like when she's in boy, like every moment, every costume has been planned and accounted for. So, like, she's definitely gone with the theme and fulfilled it until the very last moment.
Yeah, look, she looks gorgeous. Her makeup is amazing. I still don't like her Bambi nose, but still, um, she looks amazing. I like the hair on her, to be fair.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
the wedding dress, I like. She talks about she's wearing big ass earrings. Cool, good for you. Do you want a fucking medal? I don't care. Um, the dress I really do like. Like the dress looks gorgeous with
Yeah,
this
it's lovely.
bedazzled boob and like bedazzled ruffle. Um, it is very couture. Her legs are orange, so she's needs to wear better colored matching tights. But otherwise, yeah, look, it's serviceable for a finale runway.
Up next, Miss Sasha Colby from the House of Colby, giving us whatever this is. I like it. Love that headpiece.
It's stoned to the gods, and I love it. I love that it is
Mm.
so stoned. But she's giving me very
Sorry, I was going to say, side note, these like little, what's the planet that has the rings around it? Jupiter. Jupiter?
satin.
Saturn. Oh, fuck me, I'm drunk. So she's got the little, yes, you've not frozen. I can see your background moving. Thank you, Fab. She's got these little satin rings around her. And then in Untucked, when you see them later, they move up and down for comfort. They move up and down for comfort. Anyway, I appreciated that. I just thought everybody, all eight of us should know. It's still moving and you're blinking.
No, I know. I was like, can I stop it? Can I stop it?
No, you cannot.
No. Um, I don't.
But yeah, so
Just,
Sasha, I
adjust that.
Sasha
Adjust.
looked great. She had her her eyebrows
Hang
were
on.
drawn up to here, and she just looked lovely.
Look, she's giving me like hibiscus, very Hawaiian flower. Um, I love the rings on her arms. I love the fact, like I said, I love the fact that how stoned it is. She's looking gorgeous. I love that it's not a dark makeup this week, like with that random fucking black eye that she's been doing for like the last 84 years.
One thing I didn't love, I thought you were going to try and guess. One thing I didn't love was the little like forehead gems that she got from Kmart that you just put on to
Yep,
peel them off.
yep,
Like a
yep.
cute touch, but is it like no, not main stage, penultimate moment.
Hmm. Hmm.
Just looked a little cheap and tacky. I would have almost preferred if she just got like individual gems and like stuck them on her face around the makeup that she'd already done, just to
Hmm.
elevate that rather than just have that thing that clearly looks like it's some vajazzling kit that she's decided to put on her forehead instead of a pool say. You know?
Hmm. who say.
Yes.
Following that is Mistress Isabel Brooks in this gorgeous, like, glass beaded cheetah print gown where the cheetah print is not actually on the gown, but it's part of the beading, which
Look,
I thought was amazing.
I love it, but last week she wore a croissant, and this week we're in this, which is like
A croissant.
it's croissant vibes. But and I do love the fact that like that all the detail of the dress is stunning, 100%.
Hmm.
But for Mistress, I know she has a look and I know she serves it well, but I'm kind of tired of this yellowy, mustardy kind of color on her. It doesn't do her justice. Like
Yeah,
another color looks so much better on her. I'm not saying this is unflattering in any kind of way. I just she's washed out in this.
yeah, I get that. Um, to put a
Makeup's
pin.
fierce though.
So then we get our world premiere of Blame It on the Edit.
Second world premiere of Blame It
In
on the Edit.
space. No one can hear you, bitch. So starting things off, we get a cut of all the girls, blah blah blah. Anitra kicks things off with her rap. It's very soft spoken. Like I don't think it wasn't bad. Like she's okay.
Yeah,
I hated the fucking spiky thing that she's wearing. I really didn't like that.
but she
Um,
loves it, so there's that.
yeah, well look, it's okay to be wrong sometimes. Um,
You tell me often.
she, you're wrong all the time. That's why you came second at trivia. Um,
Still did better than all those other losers.
but yeah, Anitra looks good. Her rap is okay. What did you think?
Yeah, look, I don't dislike the head thing that she wears, but I do dislike the chin part of it.
Okay, yep.
Um, her rap was fine. She did okay, like decent job, well done. But at this point in the competition, there's only four of you left, so you're
Hmm.
really gonna have to really fuck it up to not do good. But after Lux, after Anitra, we get Lux, and Lux looks gorge with this white wig and this outfit, but she doesn't give me alien.
No, she's giving me more like just supermodel. Um,
Yeah,
and she sings the first half of her rap and then raps the second half of her rap. Um, like I think, in all honesty, I think she really killed this challenge.
yeah.
Like she nailed the choreo. She picked up her rap really easily.
She definitely, when
Um,
she came onto this last challenge, she had her head in the game and she was here to win.
although them laying there and then doing the whole thing where they're like,
Oh,
"Ooh, we're
the
floating,"
floating.
where
Oh.
they're not floating. So I was looking at this and going, if I had this challenge, do you know who I would have modeled my look after?
Who? Kylie Minogue.
I've- You're gonna
Yes.
put yourself
But
in
just
my place. a
that
hundred
to this
percent.
day remains one of my favorite music videos ever. I remember being a
Ah,
little queer kid watching it going, who the fuck is this icon?
and the circle won't come around. You're gonna put
And the little
yourself
space bubble windows.
in my
Ah,
place. Yep. Where
and
her
still remains one of my favorite Kylie songs. And I always get so annoyed that she very rarely sings it live.
where she the spacesuit slips off in bits by bits, and then she's in a sheet, and then she's like just covering herself, and she's like, "Yep,
I fucking conic.
look, gets me hard." Um, and Lux nails the choreo here in the little joint thing with her and Anitra. Anitra still looks like she's struggling a little bit.
Yeah, she was very in
Next,
her head about it, but at least she didn't do the worst.
next up is Sasha Colby looking like some sort of alien goddess type being creature thing where she's fucking phenomenal.
Like, what is this look even? Like, she's giving me, it's not just alien, but she's almost like very on trend. She almost feels like one of the things from the Last of Us TV show vibe with she's part like fucking mushroom. I don't know,
Yep,
but I'm
yep.
really into it. It's very
Giving
flower,
me,
like
yep,
earthy, but in
giving me
space.
giving me Fern Gully. I don't know how, but that's
Oh,
the first thing
yeah.
that popped into my head was Fern Gully.
Mm.
Um, why Fern Gully? I don't know, but Fern Gully.
No, I get it.
Um, and then
She
she's got a very slow style of rap, like very slow, sensual, like very gorgeous. She's phenomenal. Like yeah, aced this challenge.
And then we get Mistress, who's giving us face, but is wearing an outfit, which I'm pretty sure is the outfit she wears in the promos to Drag Race,
Possibly.
minus the
Um,
cape vibe.
like Mistress's rap isn't bad. Like it's serviceable. Oh, she does her usual. Not her. She does her usual titty thing that she always does.
Oh, that yeah.
Mistress legs of Kimber, spread eagle in the fallback thing. I'm like, oh girl,
Oh girl.
no. But Mistress hits all the choreo, even though in the rehearsal it looked like she was struggling a bit. She hits all the choreo.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Guess I chose the best edit for that one. But hey,
Rue
don't blame it on the edit.
Rue barely shows herself in this video, and then we get to all the girls dancing, and well, dancing. I say they all just sit on a stool and then get stand up. That's literally it. They sit on a stool and stand up, and then they do the same choreo again. Um, I think overall from this music video, I would say I kind of agree with how the judges went, and that Sasha and Lux 100%
Mm-hmm.
safe. I don't think anyone did really bad though. That's the thing. Like no one
Well,
really
no
did
one did
bad.
really bad, but if they were going to send somebody home after this effort and this week, they still should have sent Mistress home. I get we're creating a vibe for the last couple of episodes, but she should have gone home. Particularly after you're going to make such a big deal that somebody's going home and then to turn around and go, no, you're safe. Rubbish. Rubbish, I
Yep,
tell
yep.
you. Off with their
I get.
heads. I'm English, I can say that.
All right, lady.
Gaga.
No, you know,
Marie
hate me that.
Antoinette. No, wait, that was Let Them Eat
No,
Cake.
love me
Let
or
them
hate
eat
me,
cake.
lady. The fuck was her name, lady?
I know. Hold on, I'm just going back to Drag Race and then
What is her name?
on aggressive
What is her
much.
name?
I know, you don't know.
What is her name?
I am never ever going to tell you that her name is Lady Sovereign.
That's Lady Sovereign, because I'm Lady Sovereign, and I'll be do. Yeah, yep. Okay, cool.
Okay,
I
good.
don't
Well,
remember what I
she was a flash in the pan.
don't remember how I got on her, but I got on her. Um, so look, the judges have no really negative critiques. Sorry for any of the queens. Everyone seemed to do really well on their challenge. No one did really poorly, but we do get a little bit of hesitation from the judges based on Anitra and Mistress's performances. So they praised Lux, they praised Sasha, they loved them both. They thought you guys are stunning, you're gorgeous, you're amazing, blah blah blah. We're gonna suck both the farts out of our assholes. Um,
Whoa.
that's not what they said.
I don't know. I just have to get a wine. So keep running through this to the audience.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
just do
then
this
we
next 2 minutes without me while I go get a bag of wine. Stop yawning.
I
You're
can't
supposed to
help it.
be a professional.
It's
A
one fucking 30.
professional. I can't
It's
hear you.
one
I'm sorry. Goodbye. I'll be
it's
back in a
one
second.
it's 1:30 in the morning. It's 1:20 in the morning. It's what we do. We film at ridiculous hours because we're professionals. Um, we get the whole dreaded question of not dreaded question, but it's one of my least favorites, where the queens are discussing with Rue, and Rue's like, "What would you tell your younger self?" And they all give inspirational bullshit
Oh my God, so
quotes and
annoying.
I hate this. I hate this every season.
I feel like it was probably good like way back when, but now it's just kind of tedious. And what is it? Oh, sorry,
You said
are you looking for my opinion?
no. You said way back when. I'm like, when, where?
Oh,
When? When?
um,
When?
yeah.
So yeah, we get this happening and the queens are going through and being like, oh, I love you. I love my younger self. And just oh, fuck.
It was here's like controversial. Got to Sasha,
Ooh.
and I was like, this is gonna be interesting because in every season that I've seen, and I obviously haven't seen every season, but every season I've seen when it gets down to the final couple, it's like, what would you tell your younger self? And then Rue boy names them.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, this should be interesting because it's Sasha Colby, and
Mm-hmm.
Sasha is a trans woman and
Mm-hmm.
obviously hasn't lived as a trans woman her entire life. And when they normally
Mm-hmm.
do these moments with them being younger people,
Mm-hmm.
she wasn't necessarily identifying as a trans woman back then. Like maybe
Mm-hmm.
she was, but like it wasn't necessarily something that was vocalized or understood. And so
Mm-hmm.
I was like, how are they going to manage this and how are they going to handle this in a way that is appropriate and they don't dead name her or do anything like that? And I do think they
Which
handled it
is
very well.
progressive.
Hmm.
Car insurance. Um,
That's what we all signed up for. But I did appreciate that they not only did they not find they found a way to not dead name her, but they also found a way to use a picture of when she was presenting very feminine back when she was a little girl. And it was, what would you say to young Sasha? Like,
mm,
which I guess it's interesting to see something like that play out in a landscape where we haven't seen that
yeah.
really. And I think they handled it very well and in a way that's not going to be offensive to Sasha or any other trans people that are watching.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
appreciated it. I thought they did such a good job.
So after we get all of the queens talking to their younger selves, which well, as we just already discussed, is one of our most boring and hated little things that they do. Fuck.
It's cute but unnecessary these days.
Um, so essentially, the judges announce Lux is safe. Sasha wins the last final challenge, giving her four total wins. We
Brava.
leave with Anitra and Mistress in the bottom two, doing a lip sync to Kelly Rowland's When Love Takes Over.
Terrible song for this stage in the show.
Yeah, I was like, interesting choice, especially because obviously the Queens have left performing in those fucking gowns. I'm like, this isn't a song you perform in a gown, let
No.
alone like, so that's why Mistress was very like,
Well, Anitra had the reveal that she had a bodysuit on underneath there. God forbid another bodysuit, but she didn't reveal it as early as she could have. Like she waited quite a
no,
long time.
yes, absolutely. And Mistress was obviously struggling in that gown, and she's like, you know what, I'm still gonna try and serve it. She did. Like, they both did okay. Wasn't the greatest lip sync, but then it's announced that RuPaul decides that we don't have a top three, we're gonna have a top four, and she announces both queens safe. They both get to Shantae. Weirdest double Shantae because I didn't feel like it was the most well deserving double
It
Shantae, but
certainly was not, and you can just it to me. This just read. This is what production had decided was going to happen the whole time.
yeah,
Didn't matter which four were in that top four. This was always going to be a thing.
yeah. So yeah, we end up with a top four being Sasha, Lux, Anitra, and Mistress. Um, we get the whole which queen do you want? Let us know on social media so that then the judges can see who is a fan favorite, so they won't win, so that then they can bring them back for All Stars. Um, but yeah, like I
So
said,
my
filler episode. It's not
yeah,
the it wasn't the greatest. The whole RuPaul music video, I feel like, is a trope that's overdone. I'd prefer a live performance on the main stage, a la Reggie Rochu. Um, but that's just me. It's just one drag queen's opinion. A drag opinion.
So Miss Maya, I gotta ask the question, which hashtag team are you for the final? Who do you want to win?
Who are you, hashtag team?
I'm hashtag team Sasha the whole entire way, but I feel like as much as like as positive as it would be for trans people to have somebody win Drag Race, I just feel like it's getting to a I'm feeling like it's too predictable to be Sasha. Like even I'm also as Team Sasha, I also feel like there's this bit of me that's like if she does win, it's just gonna be like, well, was it even really a race? Like
War.
they were clearly gonna give it to her from the start.
So I would say I'm hashtag team Anitra, hashtag team Sasha. And now, as I alluded to at the start of the episode, yeah,
I really
three
want
hours
to eat a hot dog right about now.
3 hours ago. Oh my god, how good was that video I sent you with the
Oh,
Jennifer
so good.
Jennifer Stoolidge, Jennifer Poolidge.
Jennifer Jewelage. Yeah, I'm here for it.
Um, so do you want a little spoiler as to who is our top two?
Yes.
Yes.
I just heard myself.
Anitra and Sasha Colby.
Of course, it always was going to be.
So I don't know what happens in the finale, but it ends up coming down to Anitra and Sasha Colby lip syncing for the crown.
And what a good lip sync that would be. We've seen these two lip sync against each other once
Mm.
before, and it was incredible. So this is going to be epic.
It'll be interesting to see how it goes. But next week we've got the reunion, and I can guarantee you there is going to be some drama from this reunited.
With a capital DRA.
Nah.
It's all in caps locks, bold, italic, underlined, Comic Sans. Ah,
So that was this week's episode of The Wind Up. I'm going to sincerely apologize right now for the constant yawning. If it makes sense to edit, if it didn't, well then too bad. You just heard me say I apologize for the yawning, but you missed a whole bunch of shit. Again, we filmed this at like it's 1:30 in the morning, so apologies. You can follow him at Sean Phillip Official. You can follow me at Microphone. You can follow us at the windup_pod. Thank you for joining us on this journey of RuPaul's Drag Race season 15. We've got 2 episodes left, being Reunited and the finale, before we take a brief little hiatus. We will be taking a short hiatus and coming back for Down Under season 3. But yes, we will be taking a brief hiatus at the end of season 15 until Drag Race Down Under season 3 starts. But we will have some things in the works, so keep an eye out, ear out, ass out for all of that. Otherwise, Sean, thank you. Apologies again for all the yawning. Again, it's fucking late. We're both tired, and I'm just fucking exhausted.
girl, thank you, microphone. You have been a legend, you queen, and all of the lovely things. Go put yourself to bed. I'm going to do the same. Cheers to this episode. Cheers to the wind up. Wait, no, don't drink it. Cheers me.
Cheers.
Cheers, darling. Cheers. Oh, I knocked my camera out of place. All right. Well, that's us. We're done. We're out. We're outie. We'll see you next week. Finale's coming up. It's been a pleasure. It's been swelled. Swelling's gone down. Gotta go. Bye.